Okay, hi guys. I'm just going to do a quick video about a kind of a simple, few little hacks that you can do with Canva. I'm not going to go through everything because there's so much you can do here, but just a few little things that I've been kind of surprised about recently that Canva's capability. So, you know, Canva, in my opinion, is a must-have. You can use it for free. I'm not quite sure some of the free features and if what I'm going to teach you today actually works for free members, but I myself am upgraded, and it's probably one of the best um, investments I've made. Such an amazing tool. As you see, I mean, I literally use this every single day, okay, to make my graphics. Um, this, the stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. I might make stuff, and start it off with a few other pieces of software, like maybe, even ChatGPT is pretty cool to get you some good concepts to start with, and then I bring it into Canva to sort of finish it off, maybe add some text or whatever. So, for example, talking about ChatGPT, this was a post I made because an image that ChatGPT created for me, and I basically said, congratulatory image, square, um, put a globe, an award congratulating the Philippines and Kazakhstan because this was the award basically. So put "Live Good" on the gold plate on the award, and people cheering. Okay, so this is basically that's roughly what the kind of the prompt I said. It's really just describing what you want, and ChatGPT will simply make it. Okay, so this is what it came up with. But obviously, as you can see, the text here is not ideal. And normally with an image, it's very difficult to kind of remove text like this without kind of messing up the kind of the texture behind it, or the colors behind it, or the stuff, everything else. Um, so the great thing about Canva is you can do amazing stuff without being an experienced designer or editor. Okay. So I was able to remove this using Canva. So I just basically, I made do with what ChatGPT created for me. I imported it into Canva and basically created this. I overlaid the text for a caption. I mean, actually, ChatGPT actually gave me an idea for this caption. And as you can see here, I'm also added this as well. But let me just get that out the way. And I zoom in here. So basically, this is what ChatGPT created for me. Okay, not ideal because it's got the GOOD. So ChatGPT is not that good at creating text on the images that it creates. Okay, it makes mistakes. Okay, and the $100,000 is not correct. I told it to create like the $10,000 and then the $50,000. So that this was incorrect. But that didn't matter. Okay, because if I just take that out like that, what I was able to do was, turn it into a completely blank plate. Okay, and here's how I did it. So this has now become the background. This is the image that ChatGPT created, and I imported it into Canva, and I made it as the background image. Okay, so I'm going to edit this. So you can double click the image, and it'll give you an edit option. Okay, so edit photo. Oh, hold on a minute. So, and then I went to Magic Erase. If you see this, okay, it's got Magic Studio. It's brand new. It's Magic Erase. I'm not sure if this is available for. I don't think it's pro member. Actually, no, you're right. It's not a pro member. I'm sorry. It is a pro member feature, I'm afraid. Okay, just so anyway, I was in here. Let me just reset that. Okay, so that it brought that back. So what you can do. Oops, for some reason I've gone back out. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. Hold a minute. So, and we get a brush. Okay, and the brush is a kind of a guide. It tells Canva what you don't want. So I'm going to make the brush a little bit smaller, and I'm going to just put a purple. That's not going to work actually. Okay, let's start again. Okay, so I put the brush over it, and the purple kind of guide, if you like, that's what it is. It's kind of a guide. it just overlays what you don't want, and it tells Canva that this is basically not what I actually don't want. So Canva will kind of automatically sense, it's like an AI tool. It'll automatically sense that it's really the text that I don't want, and then I just release my hands from the mouse, and it gets to work, and it's almost done. So you just touch it up a little bit. Okay, and then I just get rid of that bit as well. Oops. Sometimes it's not 100% perfect, but that is an amazing job. So you've done, you've basically erased it without damaging the background part. You've still got the shine in the background. You've got the shade over here. If you're going to use some kind of eraser or some other kind of image editor, you're going to make a real mess of it. And then you go back there, and then that's when I just overlaid the text here. It's as simple as that. You can even add in the different fonts and stuff like that. So and give the fonts different effects and stuff like that. So pretty cool. And I just did that as well. So I started off with ChatGPT, created an image from a simple description of what I wanted, and I told it what I wanted with simple text. And a lot of you know how to use ChatGPT. From a simple prompt, you can create images, and if it's something you don't like, you can just try to regenerate the image until you get something that you like, and then you bring it into Canva, and you can just edit it around, do your various things. Here's another. Let's just do it. Here I am in ChatGPT, so I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to create a square image of a fast luxury car and write "Live Good" on the license plate. Maybe with a cool background, such as a big city skyline, and make the general design luxury and rich. See what it comes up with. So I've asked it to make a square image. Okay, so ChatGPT gets to work. So by the way, guys, this ChatGPT is the openai.com, but actually I've upgraded, so that's why I'm able to create images with this tool. I know there are other images, and people have recommended me other AI image creators, but I just somehow I kind of like this. I kind of like this OpenAI one, but well, actually, this time ChatGPT did a good job of the text here. It wasn't a problem. But let's say, for example, let's say, for example, I wanted to change that. Or maybe it didn't work. Okay, so let's say I just grab the image there, copy the image, go back over to Canva, and I open up and create a square Instagram style post, something square. So I've got a blank canvas, and I paste the image that ChatGPT just created. I make it into a background, okay, and I want to double click it because I want to edit. Oh, hold a minute. Okay, so I go to Magic Erase. Okay, I zoom in. Oops. Oh, blast. Okay. Edit again. For some reason I'm not able to zoom in now. It's not working. Start again. So the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, because sometimes ChatGPT doesn't make a very good job of the text. So sometimes you want to actually create the text yourself. It's not ideal actually. It's not going that well. Usually if you keep doing it, it usually gets better and better gradually. In a minute I'm going to show you how to make kind of text so that it's because this is at an angle, you see, this car. So, you know, in order to create text on an angle that's not sort of, you know, how do you say, it's like sort of at a wrong angle. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but not in Canva, unfortunately. But there's a free tool, and what I often do is I use Photopea, which is a web-based platform. I've spoken about Photopea on this channel. So this is a free web-based platform. You can open it up. So just go to photopea.com, and the good thing is you can actually take a screenshot. Oops, where was I? And then, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of this front part of the car and copy it to clipboard. And then go to Photopea and paste it into Photopea, zoom in. And then I'm going to grab the Live Good logo. And because we're on a white background for the number plate, I want to just get the black version. If you see the difference between the logos, if you get the black version where you got the black D's and the black G, here it's white and here it's black. Okay, and then I've copied that in, and I can just paste that directly in there. It didn't come through for some reason. Let me just try that again. Copy image, paste it in. So the logo is not going to look perfect because it's not lined correctly, because the car is sort of off center. So what you do is you put your command key, okay, press down the command key if you're on a Mac. I don't know what that would be on a Windows. And then you just pull down the edges so that it kind of works. I hope you see what I mean. But and then you just click checkbox, and then that now looks like it's part of the car. So you don't need the back part now. All you need is this layer. So you can actually so what you can do is you can highlight this layer only, and then download this layer by itself as a PNG. So you've got to have the transparent background, and it downloads, and then you go back to your car and you just add that in there. Okay. Hold on a minute, somebody's trying to call me. Okay, and then I'm going to zoom in. And then just overlay the original car, and then go back out. So that now looks like that the actual logo has been overlaid onto the car number plate, and it looks pretty cool. And then you can do other things like, you know, if you want to put some text at the top there, but you're worried that there's too much in the background and it won't look very good. So for example, let's say for example, get some text. Add text. Hello, this is a cool car. I'm not going to make such a big deal of the caption, but as you can see, no matter what kind of, I mean, it probably wouldn't look too bad in white. But it's still, you know, got the building there that's, you know, so what you can do is you can actually go into elements and you can look for example, rectangle fade to black. And you're looking for graphics. So in the graphics section, you got something like this. So that needs to be flipped. And then you can make it like this. So then that, you know, it just fades it out a little bit. But if you want, you could also make it, move it down slightly if you needed more black space at the top. And then you can go and look for example, what do you call them? I can't even remember what they call them. Shapes. Just go to the all section where it says shape. You can just put in a shape, a random shape. Move it right to the top. Stretch it. Okay, and then change the color to black. So then, and then you move that up a little bit, so there's no kind of, it seamlessly fits. So now you've got more black space at the top, but it fades nicely into the picture. There are other fades you can do. You can black fade. You know, you got a top and a bottom there. If you want, so you want to put, if you want to, you know, stretch it out and put something at the bottom. Or you've got, you know, you've got other things. Got something in the corner there. If you want to put something in the corner, like an image saying, you know, brand new or something, you know, click here or whatever. So, you know, basically what I'm saying, guys, is that with ChatGPT, you can do something, you know, that the average person like me couldn't design, hence the car. And then if you don't like the text, or you want to add some text or logo or branding, you know, I've just shown you a way to do it using Canva and Photopea, okay, to get that done, okay. Hold on a minute, where am I? Okay, nope. And then you can add text. You can also change the font. And then the other thing is that with the font, they actually give you some recommended options, which is pretty cool because, you know, the Canva senses what kind of image it is and reckons that some of these fonts would work better and stand out better maybe. But you can also ask ChatGPT, you know, for example, where was it? Okay, so where was it? So you could say what font, oops, spelt it wrong, typical. For a from promoting the Live Good brand, especially, and by the way, this ChatGPT is a custom ChatGPT that I've created for my Live Good brand. So that's why it understands what it recommends for Live Good. So yeah, with the pro version, the upgrade of ChatGPT here, you can actually create your own custom ChatGPTs, and I've actually programmed this particular ChatGPT. And when I say program, I don't mean program as in language programming. I don't do that. You know, I'm just telling it. I'm literally setting it up, and it asks me questions. What kind of ChatGPT do you want? And I created an exclusive ChatGPT for Live Good, and I've uploaded documents. I've uploaded documents about the products, specific things. So it knows what to recommend. So it recommends these kind of fonts. This font is clean, modern, and versatile. It's generated for. So yeah, that's one font it recommends. I keep going back to the wrong one. Okay, so you can search for the font there, and there it has that. So that's what ChatGPT recommends, but and it sort of stands out. Not bad. You also got some effects like shadow and outline, glow might be quite cool. If you've got a black background. So anyway, I hope this was useful, guys. And there's a lot of things you can do. Even if you're not even a designer or image creator, I just wanted to give that, because actually this video, the reason why I decided to make this video is because people were asking, how am I creating these images and graphics? Another kind of a style that I was doing. So, for example, when I created, let's have a look. This one, for example, or so, for example, getting the ChatGPT created this image, okay, and I did the various overlays, the logo, some text and stuff like that, and it gave me a laptop, okay, because I asked ChatGPT to do the laptop, and then I did this overlay of the image. I did that using again using Photopea. Where is it? In exactly the same way, but instead of using a logo or text, I imported the background of the monitor. But because it wasn't head-on view, I had to sort of give it a different perspective, so that I was able to put a screenshot of the screen. So that's why you're able to see. Where is it? Lost it again. That's why you're able to see the screen here. But actually, in this particular case, it didn't really need any messing around with. It's just just a screenshot straight on top, like layered on. So I didn't really need Photopea to use for this particular case. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I hope you like it. I hope this tutorial was useful. I didn't want to make it too complicated, but people were asking for this kind of tutorial, and I wanted to do something. So I was trying to figure out how to make it as easy as possible, but without insulting anyone, because I do know that there are people out there who are far better graphic designers than I am. I mean, I'm just I don't know. I'm just a novice. I'm just a beginner myself. But the skill, I guess you might say, the skill that I have is that I know how to use certain tools to my advantage, really, and I make the most, and I'm able to leverage up the tools that I use. I like to learn how to use these various tools to my advantage, and that's why I'm able to do some of the things I'm able to do. But I know that I'm not perfect, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are far better than I am and do things the right way. I know I don't particularly do things the right way, but like I say, it works for me. And I'm not particularly skilled, but I can get something reasonably good out there. And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, the final result is, it gets me engagement on my social media. So, I think, if you do something like this, it's going to help, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and chat soon. Bye for now.